My conversation with MMC for Group Finance in the city of Joburg, Lukisa.
This initiative is about ensuring that we recover municipal debt. Furthermore, we have to then create a platform for our residents and customers to come in. And we are saying through this, acknowledge your debt. If you can't pay, come have a conversation with us openly and say, this is what I can afford, and in a particular period of time. Because we've realized that there are sometimes queries that residents would have, but instead of coming in and ensuring that we are able to assist you, you stay away and then your debt accumulates. Especially high consumption areas that we were dealing with this week, be it commercial, be it residential property areas where people have tenants. Mm-hmm. So this is to make sure that we recover that particular debt, and also from our part, ensure that we provide a proper billing system where you are able to say, I agree to this bill. If there's a query on a bill, we're able to deal with the query on time and resolve the query speedily. That is what, in essence, Operation Lukisa is about, and improving the turnaround times in terms of how we deal with your queries.
So I'm glad you raised that latter part that has to do with your part, because it is a two-way, isn't it? You need the residents to do their bit, but you as a city need to do your bit as well. Can you honestly say that you have been doing your bit and doing it diligently in as far as the billing system, the accuracy of the bills, the availability of mechanisms to raise complaints and queries where you don't agree with the bill and having those resolved? Can you honestly say that this afternoon?
Thulasizwe, we accept that our billing system has not always been 100% in terms of how we're supposed to be finalizing bill. Per month in the city, we bill 1.1 million accounts. I can confirm to you that of those 1.1 million accounts that we bill monthly, 20,000 of them are on estimates, meaning that if we're on estimates, you have a right where you can come in, which is just under 2%. To come in, we deal with that query if you feel that the estimates may be inaccurate. And I think what is important is that we make that acknowledgement, and we're committed to ensuring that we resolve that through our various customer care centers and ensure that the trust and the relationship that we have to build with our customers. Because remember, a customer may not necessarily say, I'm not going to pay, but they're saying, I have a concern with this particular estimate for this month. So we are also on our part working on that, and also the digitization process that we are in. Because once we install smart meters and we are able to read your meters from our own space, we don't have to come to your offices. So that digitization process is the long-term, medium to long-term process that Operation Lukisa also looks at, because when we've digitized it, then it becomes easy to read our meters or from our side.
Are you sure about those figures, though, MMC? Only 20,000, you say, are based on estimates. And I'll tell you why I'm questioning that figure. Because you have activists such as Pumla Williams, the former Director General of GCIS. She's an activist in this space and has been raising concerns about, exorbitant billing, especially targeted at those customers that actually do pay, as opposed to those that don't even bother to pay for their bills. It can't just be 20,000 accounts that are the basis of so many complaints, including legal action as well.
We appreciate customers who pay, and we always encourage that if you've got a query, please bring it forward. The 20,000 of the 1.1 million accounts, I'm indicating that it's the 20,000 that we do estimates on. So the rest of the accounts, Thulasizwe, are accounts where we are sure that we do the actual meter reading. Activists and different organizations are welcome to communicate with us. And we've always said our door is open. And we don't just go and cut. There's a process as well, Lukisa, which is important for our customers to understand. We actually first issue you with a pre-termination notice. Once you get a pre-termination notice, it's a way of us saying, please talk to us. This is something that we've picked up on the system. And that pre-termination notice should trigger the conversation that I'm saying through Project Lukisa we want. And so we are not just in the business of cutting a person who there is no substantial amount owed. Yes.
Yeah, MMC, before we part ways, one thing that's always puzzled me, one thing that has always puzzled me as a resident of Joburg is how, if I owe 4,000 Rand, 5,000 Rand, I will immediately get that pre-termination notice. But yet, from time to time, I hear of some company somewhere that owes the city millions of Rand. How has that been possible? And how will Project Lokisa fix that? Because it's a source of grievance where many of us will be saying, but hang on, I can't owe you 5,000 Rand, but that company can owe you 5 million Rand.
We have, through Project Lukisa, Lukisa, thanks for that question. We actually started with those high build areas who owe us, at an estimate, we're looking at 100 million. The whole week we've been looking at those customers. We have actually cut some of them off to Lasizwe. Some of them have already started coming forward to make these payment arrangements. And we appreciate residents like yourself, and we encourage residents to keep paying, because if you pay for services, then it helps us to improve service delivery. If you pay for your services, it helps the city to work. So we continue to encourage, and it's not residents only. We are also going to start targeting the government departments. It's not just about you as a resident. It's all customers. Big business has to pay. Shopping centers must pay, because the consumption of electricity and water, it's a service that can, yes.
All right. I've got to thank you for your time this afternoon and for engaging me. That's the member of the mayoral committee responsible for group finance in the city of Joburg, Loyiso Masuku.